Schools in both Oregon and Washington have shut down because of the coronavirus. So what do parents need to know? We've compiled some information from a handful of the bigger districts in our area. First, we go to Portland Public Schools, where the plan is to start school up for kids again on April 1st. It's got breakfast and lunch covered for students between tomorrow and March 20th and March 30th through 31st. Meals can be picked up between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. at more than a dozen schools. District officials want to stress they can't have volunteers showing up at these meal sites. Only families picking up food are allowed. For more details, check out the PPS website. And that website is also where you'll be able to find some learning materials. For now, the district suggests parents read with your young kids. Some teachers even sent out some printed materials with students. But if your child did not get any printed materials, you can pick some of those up March 17th tomorrow or March 19th, which is Thursday, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at one of the meal pickup sites. And by the way, on the PPS website, there are a number of virtual learning opportunities separated out by grade level. Now to Salem-Keizer Public Schools. Students there are covered for both breakfast and lunch with grab-and-go bags. They're available Monday through Friday during the emergency school closure and can be picked up between 11 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. at more than 30 schools. You can check the district's website for more specific information if you want. It's also got other really good community resources for food. As for distance learning, the district is working on a way to help parents keep their kids occupied and learning. But there won't be any true distance learning available where assignments are graded, say. This is the case for many other school districts too, including Portland Public. Salem-Keizer School District says it is nearly impossible to make distance learning equitable. In fact, the district sent us this statement from the Oregon Department of Education. In part, it says at this time, Oregon does not have the statewide capacity, infrastructure, or expertise to equitably move to online learning in the event of prolonged school closures. Now to the Beaverton School District, where students can get grab-and-go breakfast and lunch today through March 20th, as well as March 30th through the 31st. Meals can be picked up from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. at more than a dozen schools. The note here is that the student must be present to get the food. And in regards to distance learning, the district has a website where teachers have provided suggested lessons and activities that are organized by grade level. And up in Vancouver, students can get sack lunches beginning today. Those meals will be provided from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at a number of schools. For a complete list of those schools, you can go to Vancouver Public Schools website. As for distance learning, the district has not addressed it specifically. And if your district is the same way and hasn't addressed distance learning, there are a number of options online. One of them is through Scholastic. It's Scholastic Learn at Home. The company announced it's offering daily free lessons for kids who have to stay home. You can see lots of subjects from sound and music to bones. As for childcare options in Oregon, multiple school districts mentioned 211 as an option. You can call, text, or email to find a good childcare option in your area. And if you're wondering about daycare's closures or a case-by-case basis, by the way, you can get a full list of general closings and event cancellations by texting closings to the number that's right on your screen. That's 503-226-5111.